No, please, please, come on in. I was just, lighting up. Well, it has been a long time, hasn't it? Feels like one of those god-awful rom-coms where we say, we're still single by 40. Who'd have thought? So many years. I had hoped by this point that you wouldn't need this treatment. That you'd be more content with the karma of the present moment of your day-to-day life than the karma of past lives or lives still to come. But alright. If you feel this treatment is still the right one for you, then just as in those old crazy days of youth, as it was written in the almanac, that we pored over so many times, Pluto has indeed entered Aquarius. The sun is just about to enter Aquarius. And the planets have aligned in this very gorgeous arc that we could only really dream of back in those days. The gateway is open. Atlantis is ready for you if you are ready for it. And hopefully we might begin to set about healing you, putting you on the right path. Because it's never too late, never ever ever too late to set yourself on the right path. To begin with, I just want to take these two little conch shells. These little vacuums are going to sit either side of your ears. They're going to soothe you. They are very communicative little shells, speaking the mysteries of the ocean. They are the speaking spirits of the ancestors. These little conch shells, which blow with eternal wisdom. Here, they're going here and here to stabilize you, to ground you here, right now. Relax. So I've got this little bowl of water, pure distilled water. It's just gonna sit by you, okay? I'm gonna put that there. Because we've got to get you into alignment first, alright? Otter shells. Flat. Very good for cleansing the aura. And all I want you to do is just be mindful, very mindful of your breathing. You don't need to control it. You don't need to even breathe from the diaphragm. You just need to watch the inhalation and the exhalation. Just breathe. Just breathe. Breathe. Easing into yourself. Completely enveloped in yourself. We're going to go from top down today, okay? We're going to go from top down. And in a similar way, I want you to consider Atlantis. Principle of Atlantis. I know you're kind of a romantic sort of person, you know? with all these dreams and notions of golden spires sunk beneath the waves. But it's important to remember Atlantis is, along with Lemuria and the other great sunken cities of old, that they were developed to be cosmic functions. They took it upon themselves to be the kidneys of this whole spiritual body of Earth. They are the kidneys. They take in stagnant, distorted, sickened energy and purify it, refine it, change it back, and it is changing it back into something far more beautiful. It is a little refinery lodged in the great expanse of time. And much like your breath now, the exhalation, the inhalation, together we call the breath. Atlantis did not just exist as a risen city and a sunken city, they are one in the same. There is no sinking and rising. There is no apparent or obscured. Just coming down. They are one and the same thing. It could never have happened any other way. The ocean is symbolic of time, you see. By sinking, it preserved itself as a constant dynamo, wherein we in future time, or perhaps as past time, can open communicative channels with, can contact in times of dire need. Just coming down here, just coming down even more. You're getting very, very clean, it's alright. Thanks to his great priests and priestesses, all the curators and custodians, we are able to tap into these ancient energies, and therein find who we once were, how this contributes to who we are now, and how we are informed by what we will be eventually. Please don't think this is a karmic itinerary. It's not. You will only get a little glimpse of who you were, of who you will be. Enough to see you through any current crisis. Enough to make you feel clean and at peace, but not enough to influence your course of action. There we go. Nice and clean. Now, I'm going to put in the distance symbol, okay. Hon, Sha, Zi, Shonen. Hon, Sa, Se Shonen. Feeling the alignment of the planets, the opening gateway to Atlantis. Calling in the ancestors, and those ancestors are going to help you achieve some degree of crossing over. The water bearer Aquarius coming in. There's a very fluid, liquid approach to time, allowing you to sink into it step by step through the shimmering shallows. Further out, into the deep azure depths of time, easing into the gateway, into the gateway, into the gateway. Now, do excuse me, because I've just got to get the lights real quick. There's something I need to pick up, something very, very special, which I think you'll remember, if I can remember where it is. 2 seconds. Oh, god damn it. Where is this thing? Oh yeah, here we are. My Atlantean crystal. Entrusted to me by one of my guides. This is what's going to help us really cross that boundary by putting into you the sacred geometry. I don't know it yet, but I am going to ask Saint Germain in the order of Zadkiel in the Temple of Purification to give me the wisdom to use this crystal, to give me the language that I need to help you pass over back into Atlantis, if only briefly, if only to let your karma, your soul, be refined, be purified under the guidance of these ancient masters. We're going to start putting that into you now. Putting into you those energies with this crystal. Just gonna and some of these shapes may be familiar to you. They are, after all, very efficacious and have been used by a number of civilizations. Over the millennia. To channel the ancient energies of the ancestors. Just gonna etch it into you, just gonna etch it down your face very gently, alright? Just gonna put it into you, just gonna start. And while we're doing this, you might hear some light language coming at you in your ears. Don't worry, it's all part of the sacred process. All part of the process. Do not worry, do not worry, do not worry. Do not worry. You are safe here. You're quite safe here. Just tracing the outlines, the contours of your face. Really just painting you. The divine energy. coming down here and here, across your forehead, pushing that energy in. Going deeper down to your pineal gland, sight beyond sight, hearing beyond hearing. Taste beyond taste, smell beyond smell, and touch beyond touch. Saint Germain and those pure violet fire energies coming into you. Just gonna trace a little symbol on my palm here. The energies of ZKL also going into you. And the object here is not, as I say, to get you to visualize your past lives. It goes beyond visualization. It plunges into your emotive depths. Understanding does not come purely from rationality, from the material world. It comes from spirit. You just gotta learn to attune yourself. Final markings. Daikumyo. This one I know. Daikumyo, the master symbol. Gently into you. Daikumyo. 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 And you are standing there in the depths, with the whale noises singing in your ears, and the warm violet fire enveloping you. You're at peace here, quite comfortable. Saint Germain is there and his attendants, standing around in a circle, welcoming you here, to this place beyond time, beyond space, speaking to you softly in words that you cannot understand, but that your soul understands. You have stepped into the gateway, you have stepped beyond, and you're here now, healing quietly in the great centrifuge of Atlantis, feeling the energy, feeling who you were, all those regrets, all those lessons learned, all the mistakes made, the aspirations that you hold now, that you will hold in future lives, coming together, meeting like the tail in the mouth of the snake. Aspiration, mistake, aspiration, mistake, aspiration, mistake, aspiration, mistake, aspiration, mistake, aspiration, mistake, over and over again, countless lifetimes, over and over and over and over again. Inhalation, exhalation, rising and sinking, rising and sinking. Here, over and over again, safe and warm and healed. Very shortly, you will need to return to the material world. Very shortly, you will have to resume your life as it was. But this won't be forever. It will remain a lesson, a tool, material to be used as healing in the millennia to come and in millennia past. Coming back, feeling the water rushing over you, the soothing water. If it gets too much, or the pressure is too much, feel it flow into the conch shells either side of your head. It will alleviate any pain. It will take away any stress. They will soothe you. They will heal you. They will see you safely return back to me. Hi. Now don't sit up quite yet, not quite yet. You'll still be in, not a state of shock, but a state of disorientation. But to help with this, you remember that little bowl that we stripped all the dead stuff off and put into? We're going to purify all the dead stuff, okay? We're just going to purify this stagnant aura with a little bit of sound. Because after all, it was crystals, light, symbols and sound that the Atlanteans used as the main tools in their box to really, really help you. Clean. We're all very, very clean now, ain't we? Coming around, coming around. Welcome back. Now, as you know, this was only gently opening the gateway. Things may come yet. In dreams, in intuitive decisions, you just got to be aware. Just keep yourself here in the present moment. Let it come to you just as information. It is information. Don't get carried away by it. Doesn't matter if I'm not there with you. I know you're strong enough. You're strong enough to remain grounded, to remain here, to remain present. It's only information so you can better deal with your present circumstances, okay? You deal with the karma here so that you don't have to deal with it in times to come, and that your past selves can rest assured that it will be dealt with in times to come. It's a funny thing, time, isn't it? That great ocean is a lonely thing to sail. But I'm grateful that you're sailing it with me, if only for a little while. And if you need any advice dealing with what may come further down the line, hit me up. Just don't wait for the next planetary alignment, alright? Till next time.